Tonight, we are talking Lego. There's some new Lego sets out there. We're going to discuss a potential trailer again. Here we are. And maybe some more stuff. All that. We'll find out more. I am Brad Jost, and this is Let's Talk Jurassic. What's going on, everybody? We're back here on the live stream. Welcome back to anybody who's returned once again. My camera is in a new spot again today. I'm always switching things up here in the studio. Sometimes I got the camera over there, sometimes over there, and I like this spot, at least for now. We'll see. But thank you for returning again to see that the cameras are in different places. But if you're new here, welcome. If you're just, coming back after a long time, welcome. If you're lurking out there, what's up? Say hi. But we got a lot to talk about tonight, so thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead over to the website real quick, just showcase what we've been talking about. We did an episode this week, which was actually just last week's live stream. So if you didn't catch last week's live stream, it is actually on the podcast feed. I edited it a little bit because it was like 2.5 hours or so of a live stream. So I cut it down a little bit if I could. I think I got it just under 2 hours. So, but it was myself and Aaron Beyer. And when I was editing it, I was like, oh my gosh, talked a lot of trash on JP3. Sometimes it's fair to be honest here. Sometimes you got to be honest with the things you love, like specifically. We're not here to just trash talk stuff, but the things I love, I want to at least critique them in my honest way. So we did a lot of that with JP3, and then we talked about Jurassic World Rebirth. We talked about Beyond the Gates. There was a lot in there. We talked more so about like what rebirth even means. So I had a really fun time last week on the live stream, and we had no episode, so I was like, let me throw that on the feed. And yeah, I'm excited for everybody to check it out who didn't catch the live stream last week. But you can listen to that right on JurassicParkPodcast.com. And also you can find our newsletter right over here. Just click join newsletter. And you can just join right here. It's on Substack. It's a newsletter where me personally, I discuss anything that's, interesting to me, movies, anything. It's been a little bit since I've had one. And the weird thing is, let me go back to the screen here, because I've been trying to get out a newsletter about Dinosaur the Ride for a while. And, I forget what stopped me initially, but it was during the period of time where there was no Jurassic news really going down, which feels like all the time. But there was nothing really specific to talk about. So I kind of put it off for a little bit, and then I was like, oh my God, there's Jurassic news. So then I got to put Jurassic news newsletter out there. So I discussed Rebirth. And then I kept putting it off a little bit. Then I went to Disney World and actually went on it again, Dinosaur the Ride. And so I was like, I wanted to process my thoughts there a little bit. Plus I was like saying goodbye to it. And then they announced, which, yeah, we should talk about that today as well. They announced today, or was it? It was maybe a day or so ago, that Dinosaur the Ride is going to be extended all through next year. It's going to be open all of 2025, surprisingly. I absolutely did not expect that. I thought it was going to be closed down pretty quickly. Like, I thought, they'd give it through the holiday season, and then early 2025, they would close it down. But, boy, I was wrong. The rumors were not, panning out correctly, and it turns out the entire thing is going to be open for a full year. And maybe I get the chance to go on it again. So maybe I didn't say goodbye to it. I thought I did. I went on it 5 times in a row, or not in a row, I guess. It was throughout the day. I went on it 5 times. And I really took my time with each one of those, not knowing which one would be my last. And yeah, and I think I'm going to do an episode on this pretty soon. and tie it into the newsletter. So I will be releasing that soon, but check that out. Also, if you are on Blue Sky, we are over there now, so please go check us out over on Blue Sky. It's been such a good replacement for Twitter. I really missed like the engagement and the conversation that was happening on Twitter. I could do that stuff other places, like Threads was good, it was okay. There wasn't a lot of interaction over there. There was some, but not a ton. And Instagram is good, but like not super great for conversation, obviously. But Twitter was always a place, but then it kind of went downhill. So I'm glad Blue Sky's here because it gives me that opportunity to talk directly with people, see what people are interested in, and I really dig that. So I'm glad we can do that once again. Go follow the podcast on Blue Sky and myself over there as well. Oh, look at that. Neil, if you're not watching this, which, by the way, I wanted to talk about this too at some point. I want to talk a little bit about Skeleton Crew, and I wanted to talk about TV shows and stuff. So I got a lot of like random topics on the plate today. So first, I do want to get to a few things here. Let's talk about Lego. So let's get into our first news topic here for today. Do I have any? Let's just go to Jurassic news because I don't have like a like random merch. I only have like Mattel. Actually, you know what? Let's go back here for a second. I know there's some people in the chat. Shout out to Jurassic Souls. Sorry, bud. Can't stay long because I'm doing some early birthday stuff. But to talk about Beyond the Gates got me thinking when/if they bring it back, they should do some Jurassic World HC Hammond Collection like Claire and Indominus. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. Always appreciated. And happy birthday coming up. I forget what day it is. I'm so sorry, but happy birthday. And yes, I know I've been so busy, man. I got to really follow up and get you on the show here. But yeah, the HC stuff for like next year. Oh, it would be such a dream if we got like good Jurassic World stuff. I'm tired of like the Raptor Squad and Owen just repeating over and over again. But I would really like you said, Claire, multiple Claires. Like, give us different versions. Like, because she had, the pristine white outfit in Jurassic World, but she also had like the tarnished, like, I've just been running in the mud for a little bit, Claire. So that would be good if we could get like maybe two versions or a version where you could change the outfit or something like that. And you said Indominus, yeah, that would be absolutely incredible. Like, I can't even imagine how cool that would be in a Hammond Collection form. And I need Mizrani. I absolutely need Simon Mizrani. I need Dr. Henry Wu. Because we did get the other one, right? Like that one did exist. Is that a HC? I don't know. But I think it is. But we need like the updated 2015 Henry Wu. What else would I really want from a Hammond Collection 2015? Other features, obviously the Raptors, but I don't really care to have them all at this point. I've got the Amber Collection, so I'm kind of okay with that. Patasaurus, I don't want that. I know they did the Brachiosaurus, right? But Patasaurus, I'm good with the one I have. But yeah, if it was like, if we could get like helicopter, that would be crazy. But that would be probably way too big or something. I don't know. But the helicopter from that movie, or maybe some just like ACU. Like if we got like, oh, it would be such a sick pack if we got like a 4-pack of humans. I know that we'd probably never do this, but like a 4-pack of like ACU soldiers, like that we could like, or not even just ACU, but also whatever the other guys were called, like the bearded dudes who showed up with like scarves and stuff like that. Just some like, different mercenaries and things like that. That would be kind of cool. Oh yeah, I think I would also want Lowry. I think Lowry would be a good one. Barry, did we get Barry as a HC? I don't think so, but Yeah, stuff like that. I'm gonna go on and on, but I think it would be so good to have 20. What year is it? 2025 be the year of the 2015 Jurassic World HC line. I think that would be pretty killer. What's up, Steven? How you doing here? We've got Rebel Commander 7 Star Wars. Hey, it's been a long time, right? Haven't been here in a while. Hope you guys remember me. I really need to tune in more to more of the streams. I really got reminded of how much I miss each time I watch. Well, I hope you remembered me. Yes, of course, remember you. Glad to have you back here for a little bit, if not for the rest of the night. But yeah, so Matthew here says something interesting. Have you heard a rumor that there will be sister T-Rexes in JP7? And if that's true, do you think they will resemble Rexy/InGen female Rexes? Yeah, I've heard a lot of rumors. I think that was probably one of them that I saw at one point. But I try to do my best to just kind of forget the rumors, especially while talking here live or on the podcast. I really try to put that stuff in the back of my mind, because what I want to have fresh conversations, which is not very easy, but rumors like that, I never even know what to think anymore, especially with the dinosaurs, because there's been so many rumors about what is appearing in this movie. Even Gareth Edwards has said, the crime against cinema quote about what would that be, and personally I think it's a T-Rex and Velociraptor with an S, and yeah, I think that would be cool. Would it be too I know we didn't get sisters in The Lost World, but we did have 2 T-Rex, and I think it would maybe be too on the nose, too much, too similar. Everybody not that I think they care. They probably don't care, because a lot of people said that about other works within the Jurassic World trilogy of it's too similar, this is too the same. So I don't know if they would go that route, but obviously the Carnos, I would love that, 2 of those, but I don't, as far as if I want one though, I don't think I would want sisters or 2 T-Rexes in that movie. I've been saying for the past few weeks, I want one very dark skin tone, a black and a red or something like that, T-Rex that's just sinister and evil and just wants to kill everybody. That's the kind of T-Rex I want. And you see that Rex actually a few times, right? That kind of Rex does pop out of Rexy. I just recently I watched Jurassic World, but I rewatched Dominion and Fallen Kingdom, and obviously the beginning of Fallen Kingdom is very much that kind of Rex that I want, where it stalks people and it's sinister and scary, and it's right there always stalking you, and it's chasing him down, that guy in the yellow coat. Throughout the rest of the movie, other than the roaring scene in front of the volcano in Fallen Kingdom, I love that moment. I hate the roar, but I love that moment. And it's not really utilized super well throughout the rest of the movie, though. But in Dominion, it's obviously utilized very minimally. But the beginning, you could say it's still kind of the fun, friendly Rexy, I feel throughout that whole beginning, because nothing really crazy happens. It's just trying to escape. But when it's fighting the Giga at the end of the movie, man, does Rexy look evil. And I love that. There's that moment where Rexy's been down for the count, right? For a minute or two. And she comes back to life, and, she's standing behind the Giga as it's kind of toying with the Therizinosaurus, and just there's a shot of the Giga, and then behind it is Rexy, and it's just such a sinister look and scary, and it's you just know at that moment that stuff's about to go down, and I love that shot. It's so good, and that's the kind of Rex I want. It's that kind of scary Rex the entire time. So hopefully that's what we get. What's up, Steve? How's it going? Hey, yo. AHQ. I feel like unverified rumors creates expectations and unfulfilled expectation creates disappointment. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's part of the problem though with everything I do, right? Like I hate to be that person because that's what I do. I try to come up with scenarios and ideas of what the next movie could be. And that's just what comes with the territory, right? When you're talking about the upcoming movie, if you're hosting a podcast or doing live streams or making videos, your main goal is to talk about the thing, right? You have to talk about the thing and talk about what you think the thing is. So inevitably, I get to that point where I do come up with some really fun ideas that I tend to like. I don't know if any of you like them or not, but I feel like there's always some fun ideas out there at least. Especially for like Dominion and Fallen Kingdom, man, we were running with some awesome theories and not all of them panned out. Fallen Kingdom, wait, was it Fallen Kingdom? I forget. I think it was Fallen Kingdom that I like almost wrote to a T way before the movie came out. Yeah, that's the problem with doing this is like you kind of get these expectations and hopes and dreams for what the next movie's going to be or whatever the next video game or whatever it's going to be. And then ultimately, you can be disappointed, but I tend not to be super disappointed about any of this stuff anyway. So, but I'll always have that stuff in the back of my head, some rumor or some thought that I had, it's always going to be back there. And I think that's probably part of the problem with, that was a lot of P's, probably part of the problem with like review culture and stuff like that right now. It's like a lot of reviews are like what the movie didn't do. And it's hard to really, I don't think you should really judge a movie based off what it didn't do, or what you wanted it to do more so. That's not a good review, I don't think, and it shouldn't be a good review if you're just like saying, I really wanted the movie to, hey Aaron, have this opening sequence with a flashback and Dennis Nedry and all this good stuff and the big Dilophosaurus and they didn't do that, so the movie stinks. Like that's what I feel like a lot of reviews are like these days. So it's kind of hard to like watch a lot of reviews and reactions online, and social media is never really what the general consensus is. It's like loud, it's wild, but I don't feel like what people say on the internet is the general consensus. But yeah, especially with rumors, who the heck knows? You don't even know what could possibly be the case. I mean, me and Aaron were talking about the human hybrid of it all, a lot last week, and it's like that's gonna create a lot of something, whether it's a rumor or if it's actual, and if you actually see that, it's gonna be something else. And if it doesn't happen, you're like, we missed it again, finally. But yeah, no idea what you're talking about. I don't know either, man. I'm just talking. Dark Rexy, yeah, there we go. That's the title. That's the name. Look, Aaron, I love the roar. Like no, I hate the roar. Because when you listen to it in the movie, it's such an awesome scene. Like for me, that is one of the coolest scenes. And they're in the gyrosphere, right? And they're just kind of hiding in there. And then oh man, dude, the Carnotaurus that we were talking about last week, like just peeking into that thing. And then then I forget how it actually happens, but the T-Rex comes out of nowhere and like throws the Carno a little bit, and you get that boom, and then like the score rises up, and it's such an emotional gut punch there, like with the music, that, and then you see the volcano going off, that you expect this just absolutely powerful T-Rex roar, and it doesn't happen. You get the powerful looking roar. It looks like it. It's there. But the roar is so like, just not the full, like, just crunch and just vibrating the entire room. It's a different roar, and it's not great. So I wish that roar could get replaced in some way, but I don't know. Yeah, dude, our Dominion story was awesome. Jurassic World 2003 has a bunch of rankings. Dino movies. Fallen Kingdom, 10 out of 10. Jurassic Park, Journey to the Center of the Earth, 1, I guess, 10 out of 10. The Valley of the Gwangi, 10 out of 10. King Kong 2005, 10 out of 10. Dinosaur, 10. TLBT, what's that? I don't know, 10 out of 10. 65, 9 out of 10. No way. Jurassic World Dominion, 5.4 out of 10. No way. Massacre in Dinosaur Valley, 0. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, and at some point I think it is hard to differentiate, right, between like and actually, like, it's actually hard to differentiate. Sorry, my mind is just like going all over, but it's hard to differentiate between speculation, like that I would say I come up with an idea, and then it kind of spirals a little bit, and then like people are talking about it on the internet, and then like some random website picks it up, and it's like Jurassic World Rebirth has a crazy new dinosaur, and the rumor is that there's going to be a black and red T-Rex that's going to be super evil, and it's going to be called Dark Rexy. And then, like, you know, that's like Inside the Magic or some garbage, you know, some bad website that just like regurgitates terrible thoughts. So yeah, that kind of stuff, like, it just gets so like intertwined with junk. So it's fun to kind of speculate though, and to come up with ideas, but you gotta keep everything in check that you see, at least. So but yeah, let's talk about the newest stuff. So let's get into it. We rambled for a little bit at least, but let's go to thebrickfan.com. This is the one I pulled up. I'm not sure if this is the best or first source or anything like that, but we've got 2 new Lego sets. First one here, these are 2025 sets. Let me pull this a little bit closer. I'm like chilled today. I'm just kind of like relaxing. Gotta pull this stuff closer here. We've got this first one here, dinosaur fossils, Triceratops skull, which I guess is yeah, it's just this, but Triceratops, right? So I have this one here, boom, the footprint and the plaque and stuff like that, and the skull with the moving mouth. So I've got this one, very awesome set, and stuff's falling off of it. That's what happens when you pick up sets in the middle of a stream. So yeah, I kind of like this. I dig this line of random, you know, fossil skeleton sets and stuff like that. This one's interesting. It comes with like a little fossil kit of some. What is this? Is it like a... Wait, what is this? Triceratops. Okay. I thought it said like Styracosaurus in this. No, yeah, just Triceratops. What is that thing? Is this like a miniature model? Because that's like the Triceratops in the back. I don't know what this part is. Who's this? I don't know, but this is... I love this. Oh man, I'm not even showing you guys. Let's go back to it. Sorry. There it is. Yeah, this thing. I don't know what this thing is. That's what I was talking about. But it looks like it's just some little model. Maybe this is like just part of the museum set or something. I don't know. I don't know who this is, but that's an awesome character. It's like a kid, I'm assuming, because it's like really tiny. But I love the shirt. Awesome character looking. That's cool. I dig it. $44.99. So yeah, that's the first set wanted to show off there. I like these sets. I think they're pretty cool. I kind of wish like at this point we would have got like the thing that was from Dominion. Did they ever make one for that? Whatever that dinosaur was, was it ever confirmed what that was exactly? I don't know. It's a digging skeleton with tools. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't get what it is though. Like, what is this box? Why is that supposed to be the earth, like dirt? And why are there clamps on the dirt to hold tools? Or is it like, I don't know. It's weird. At least the other one just came with like the footprint in the, like that's cool. Like I like that the T-Rex came with the Rex footprint in the ground. I think that's definitely the way to go. They couldn't have gotten away with that for this, but that's why I'm like saying like, oh, they should have made this like a Dominion. No, I'm sorry, not Dominion, a Fallen Kingdom set with like a different base or something like that, so it kind of looked like the museum set or something. I think that would have been cool. Second set here we have is Little Edie. What? Little Edie? That don't look like Little Edie. What are you talking about, Lego? It has Chaos Theory on there. What are you talking about? Little Edie. That's not Little Edie. Huh? What? Yeah, no, I get that's what it is. I know it's like the tiny skull and the neck and the spine or whatever, but like, I just don't know why. Like, that's my question is why. But yeah, this also, why? That's my other question is why. I really like this little set though. It's cute. It's a really cute little set. It's not super realistic. I have the bumpy, small, like baby set. I don't know where it is. I think it's in the other room. But that one at least like kind of has this cartoony look as well. I guess, you know, because it's Chaos Theory, but this doesn't, this has that kind of feel to it, but less realistic, I think. But this doesn't look like little Edie. Let me bring up let's see if I can find a picture real quick of Little Edie. Wait, no, and it said Chaos Theory on it, didn't it? Oh, is that a spoiler? No, it can't be a spoiler, right? Yeah, and here's the thing about Camp Cretaceous. It was like, who's Big Edie and who's Little Edie? I never really, never really understood. I feel like I was always like, wait, is that who? Which one's which? Who? Which one? I still don't know. I don't know. Let's go back to that. And first off, let's go back to this real quick. Little Edie, and yes, it says Chaos Theory. So we haven't gotten Little Edie in Chaos Theory. But I assume that like this is just Camp Cretaceous specific, and it was like, well, do we have somebody that made like a little T-Rex that we could use, and can we just name it Little Edie? And this was the thing they had, like somebody designed this, some creator designed this, and they're like, yeah, let's use that one. That's the one we're gonna go with, because that's what it feels like. It is a very cute set. I really dig it, but it's weird. Take it easy, Aaron. But it's weird that like Chaos Theory branded, Doesn't look anything like little Edie, which is not little. Like, she's just as big. I don't know which one's which. Like, again, they all look the same to me. I assume that this is the little one. I don't know. But that's not little, right? Like, that doesn't look anything like the other ones. Here's some more shots of big or little. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know which one's which. You know, why couldn't they have just made it like a little bit different looking? Like a little bit different, not so close looking. I know there's slight differences here, but come on. Who's who? And who is it supposed to be? You know, I just wish we got that official confirmation as far as what these things actually were. Were they from the Lost World? Were they not? Are those the two ones that show up in Dominion? Or are they just the male and the female from the other movie? I don't know. Did the male die in the Lost World or in Jurassic Park 3? Was it the bull or was it the kid or who was it? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm lost. So anyway, little Edie from Chaos Theory. Yeah, interesting. I don't know what's going on, but it's super cute. And I like this little like T-bone thing that it's got here. That's pretty cool. It's a fun set. Super cute. $24.99. Definitely worth it. I think sets that are like that, $24.99, look like this. That's a good deal. I'm down for that. So yeah. What do y'all think? Anything else? Any other thoughts on this? But like, yeah, I get it. I know it's like a little Triceratops, but like also just why. That's my thought. So I think hopefully we get more Lego sets throughout 2025 because these are fun, but they're slightly underwhelming. So hopefully we get some cool stuff later on. But that's cool. We get this new character. That's nice. And maybe the box has some more info on it at some point. But yeah. It's a cool set. I like it. I just don't really understand why that's there. Anyway, let's move on to some more discussion on Jurassic World Rebirth. So, I wanted to talk about this again because it's been constant speculation for the past few weeks, right? We've been talking about this. What was I trying to save? For quite a while now. The trailer. We got a lot of information, I guess, when was that? Back in September or I don't know, sometime around there. With all the information with the teaser, little video image and the pictures and stuff. We got information about the movie. So it's been kind of silent for a while outside of like Jonathan Bailey and Scarlett out there just being like, yeah, it's cool. It's written really well. We're so super excited. So rumors abound that, hey, maybe we'll get a trailer for Wicked. It seemed like the most obvious place, right? Like it seemed like a very good choice. Throw it before their biggest movie this year. But no, did not show up. Oh, let's wait. Maybe it's going to be in front of Moana. Maybe it's like another big movie that's coming out the following week. Nah, it didn't show up there. Oh, then it's like, yeah, NBC's got the big game. I don't know, a big game on Thanksgiving. That's a great spot. There's always like there seems to be always like a trailer or something revealed during a football game, like a big football game. Still could be happening, who knows? But a football game that's not the Super Bowl, right? So it's like, oh, that's got to be a good place for it. NBC, that's their affiliate. So like, let's go. It's synergy. Let's do it. Nah, didn't happen. CCXP, did it happen yet? I don't know. Is it coming up? Sounds like we're not getting one there, unfortunately. So, why? This movie is doing things, and I don't know what or why, how, what's going on. I don't know. It's exciting. It's like aggravating just because like I just want all the information right now. But like I do love that excitement of not knowing and having speculation, but yeah, I don't know. I guess at this point, you know, we're in December, and if nothing at CCXP, if that didn't happen, then what? You know? Let's see. What kind of movies are coming out? Mufasa, Sonic 3, Kraven the Hunter. I mean, I guess you could put it in front of any of those that would make sense. But there's not one that screams, kind of like Wicked did. Like, oh, it's going to be here. So, not too much to anticipate there, at least. So, we'll have to wait and see if there will be anything for the movies. But, you know, they could just throw it out any day. It seems like so far, everything's been so random with Rebirth. You know, random information drops, random things popping up on like Hollywood Reporter or where else, you know, on Instagram, just posting some photos or whatever, and then the random synopsis from YouTube, you know, the YouTube video upload of the little sunrise thing. So yeah, it's just like it's all over the place, sporadic. Who knows what's happening? So I mean, I think it is safe to say, like, it could happen at any point. They could definitely just throw it on a random Thursday. Could be tomorrow. Who knows? It could just be any day. You never really know with Universal. So outside of that, if it does drop anytime within the next few weeks, if it doesn't at least actually drop in the next few weeks, I think obviously the best bet would be Super Bowl, right? I'm trying to remember, like, what does the Super Bowl become as far as trailers are concerned? It's typically what channel is it on? Also, y'all can probably answer that. I don't know. I don't watch football. It will air on Fox. Okay, so Fox not an affiliate, so therefore they're gonna have to pay the full price of a trailer, or $3 million or whatever the price is for like 30 seconds. So I think it will definitely be there, but in terms of what we would get, a lot of Super Bowl content has been like, watch the full trailer online, you know, after the game or during the game, or, you know, after this trailer, after this teaser, watch the full trailer. So that kind of stuff happens a lot. And I kind of expect that. I have always assumed that we'd get a small teaser already, like, and it would happen. And then the Super Bowl, sorry, I'm tired. The Super Bowl would be the place to just be like, here is the big deal. Here's the full trailer. Here's what it's about. Because in February 9th is when the Super Bowl is. So when's this movie come out? July 2nd. So February, March, April, May, June, July. 5 months later. Are we going to just really start marketing this movie 5 months ahead of time? Maybe. It's interesting. It's a bold move. I don't know. I mean, let me think about company-wide what's going on with Jurassic. We've got some video games on the horizon. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, who knows? A few video games on the horizon that could come out as well. We've got Chaos Theory, right? So when did that was May, and then October. So May, June, July, August, September, October, 5 months, right? So if we go October, November, December, January, February, March. So March, and then, so let's just say that plays out the same way. Like we get the 5-month gap for March. I don't know if anybody's seen any books or anything and it tells when, or when the idea is for the new season. I have no idea, but let's say March, and then April, May, June, July, August. So that could really work, right? If we get March for season 3, and then Rebirth in July, and then what did I say? August? March, April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, so August, like middle of August for season 4. I mean, that could work. I'm just wondering, like, do they not want to flood the market? Because they really aren't doing it right. They're not doing anything yet. They're not pushing hard on much of anything. Even when Chaos Theory's out, there's really not a huge hype about the season's debuting outside of like the fan community. You don't really see a lot about it, and it remains in the top 10 of Netflix for a bit. And it did pop up at Comic-Con, so there was a little bit there. But it's not really a lot going on. They're not like, I don't know, it's not distracting, I don't think, for them to do too many things at once or anything, because they're really not doing much with Chaos Theory. But yeah, I mean, the toys come out usually like a few months before. We start getting like sprinklings of like, oh, here comes the new line. But I don't know. I mean, I guess 5 months would work. So that would give them a month of free airplay before Chaos Theory comes out. Then they can promote Chaos Theory for a little bit, swing back around to Rebirth, and then, I don't know, then just have the movie, then have the TV show. But yeah, that's my best guess at this point, unless we get something sooner. I was saying, like, online that I really just want them to do, like, a simple teaser. Like, that's really all I need right now. Just something to talk about, something to get me excited. So, and also a dinosaur. Give me a dinosaur. Give me like a dinosaur, please, for the love of all things Jurassic. Give me a dinosaur to get hyped about. Because Scarlett and Jonathan Bailey are awesome. I love them. They're going to be so great. But like, I need to see a dinosaur. And I love fields. I really do. I love lots of fields, especially cornfields, when you can do a corn maze and run around, or not run, you're not allowed to run in them, but walk briskly and try to get out as fast as you can. And it's super, like, it's Halloween time. I love corn maze. And you're wondering why he's talking about a field? Because that's all they've promoted is a field for this movie. So I'm really hyped to get more than that. And a dinosaur would just be such a good puzzle piece to put out there right now. Teaser, just simply like the foot stomp, the moving water. You're giving us, in my mind, give us a new footprint that maybe we've never seen before, and it makes us, ooh, what is that for? What kind of dinosaur is that for? Yeah, and the Red Rex. I mean, absolutely. Like, I would definitely take that. If you want to make it the dark Rexy, Red Rex, that works for me. Let's get Red Rex. And so, but anyway, if there's like some random footprint that we don't know what it is, and it's just you hear the and you see the water rippling. You get like maybe 2 or 3 of those as it's panning. It's like slowly rolling in onto the footprint. And then it's dark. Maybe it's a little rainy or misty or something. It's maybe a little bit of fog. It's in the mud, and you hear the jungle. You don't hear any music. There's no music, but you get the booming thud. And then after like a few shots, it turns black, and you just hear random dinosaur, new dinosaur roaring, a roar that we've never heard before. So we can distinctly, is that a word? Distinctively? I don't know. One of those words. Maybe not any of them. I don't know if any of them are real. What am I trying to say? I don't know. But a very distinct roar that's not Rexy, or not a T-Rex, or not, Giga or Indominus, or something that we've recognized before in the past, or even like Spinosaurus, or maybe it is Spinosaurus, and maybe it is a Spinosaurus footprint, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's some other dinosaur. But like, I just want to speculate on what the sound is, what the footprint is. I think that would like let us live for a little bit, right? That would give us a lot of extra energy. Plus, or maybe you don't do that, and maybe you just show us a dinosaur, or maybe you do that teaser for a few weeks, and then you throw the image out of the dinosaur that's going to be in the movie, and then it's like all our suspicions were either confirmed or dispelled or whatever. So I think that would be a good way to do the next step, is just to have that classic teaser. You got the roar, and then after the roar, you don't see any dinosaur or anything. It's just black. And then you see the logo just start to appear, and the sun rises. And then maybe that's where you get like the piano, like, like that thing that they do. They love to do the single note piano. Give me that. Then wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe. Give me the dinosaur photo. And say, hey, guess what? This is what you heard in the trailer. That'd be super cool. So that's what I hope for, but I don't think that's going to happen for a Super Bowl, at least. That's not going to be a Super Bowl teaser. I want that like in the next few weeks. And then Super Bowl can be, boom, here's the movie that's going to be popping up in 5 weeks. Or 5 months. So yeah. Muzamela was hoping for in front of Interstellar's re-release. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, is that like is that a Universal movie? Paramount, Warner Brothers. I mean, if there was like a, oh, you know what they could do is Wicked is doing sing-along screenings. Now, it's not, I don't know if it's the exact audience that you'd want totally for like the specifically sing-along ones, because that's going to be repeat viewers that like are completely obsessed with Wicked itself. And I don't know if that'll be like the general monster audience that, not monster audience, like fans of monster stuff, but I mean like the people that came out in droves, a monster of an audience that came out for the initial screenings. So, but they could do it for that, which opens like on Christmas, I think. So they could be like, hey, if you want to come out to the Wicked sing-along, you could see the teaser for the new Jurassic World movie. I guess that could be a thing. Christmas, I'd be so bummed if it came out on Christmas and I have to like sit here and like do reaction videos on Christmas. I would be like, oh, no, come on. Let's do it some other way. So hopefully not. Pan into eroded temple floor with green moss and water puddle, tropical trees, I'm assuming, and a vague reflection. Oh, yeah, that's a good way to do it. That's definitely a good way to do it. Yeah, I could see that happening. I could see that happening. Yeah, oh, all right, here it is. All right, ready? Fade in from black. The camera is like trolleying through its temple, okay? And it's facing down, and you're seeing the floor. And you're seeing the green moss and the puddles and temple floor. You keep going, and you hear that thud. You hear the... It's dark, and it's, it's still spooky and scary, and you're kind of panning through there and going over top of the ground, and then the final, like, loudest thud makes that footprint that a dinosaur's foot just got out of. But you're not following the dinosaur up. The camera's not panning up. It's staying on that footprint as the dinosaur just steps out of it. You saw the bottom of its foot peel off, and then you see that puddle shake with the water in the footprint, and then you hear that roar right then and there as it goes to black, and then the logo comes on screen with that roar, and then the little motif there. I think that would be a pretty awesome way to do it. Hey, HQ, we're working on it. We got this going. Steve, you got to say it again, or I'll just go back up and find it wherever you said it before. I know you're going to say it. Oh, no, I went too far. I don't know where you said it. Oh, you said clearly they didn't call your boy. I'm saying call your boy. That's what I'm saying right now. That would be the best Christmas. I don't know what you guys are thinking. We're just going to get more cornfields in a teaser. Slow pan through cornfield, thud from a dinosaur stomp, roar, end scene. Dude, if we get more cornfield at this point, it's not even corn. It's just fun to say. If we get more field now, like, still, I'm going to be rolling on the floor, dude. That's going to be the funniest thing. If we get more, like, I hope they give us more corn now at this point. There it is. Call your boy. That's the trailer. That's the teaser. But yeah, you're probably right. They're probably just going to pan through a cornfield. And that's it. You can be like, what's this corn doing? Growing on whatever island this is, yeah. I think that's the trailer. That's definitely the trailer. That's the one we want. Let's somebody cut that. We'll post it online. But yeah, I think that's a good place to stop for tonight. How long have we been going? We got an hour under our belts. But yeah, that was a fun one. I like that. I like that. Somebody mock that trailer up. Can we get anybody like a CG artist or something like that can make that? Aaron, where'd you go? Get back in here. Can you light it for me at least, Aaron? I don't know. Maybe I'll just film it myself. How am I gonna do that? Anyway, that's been fun. We had a good time tonight talking some random stuff. But yeah, that's what we do here. If you're new, go to our website and go check out the latest episode, which is just last week's live stream. Go check it out. JurassicParkPodcast.com. Myself and Aaron Beyer talked about Jurassic Park 3, what we think about that movie, plus Beyond the Gates and that trike that was there, that juvenile trike, and then Jurassic World 4. We talked a little bit about the title itself and Rebirth and what it all means. And I've got an interesting conversation, I think, coming up next week that I'm excited about. So I got to do a little bit more research on it, but it should be a fun one to talk about and to think about. See some connections and some dots line up. So hopefully that one works out the way I'm hoping it will. But again, please go to Blue Sky. Go follow us over there. It's been a fun time. Just search for Jurassic Park Podcast over there, or myself, Brad Jost. And of course, go follow my newsletter, and also go to the Forcecast. Go download the Forcecast. my other show that I am a co-host on with Ryan Donahoe. And we talk about Star Wars. And we're going to be doing so, I think, shortly after this. Going to be talking about Skeleton Crew, the first 2 episodes. We got a lot to talk about. Really awesome show. So go check that out. The Forcecast, find new episodes all the time. And my other show has been kind of on a mini hiatus for a little bit, but yeah, not since September 25th, but Grim Grinning Host is out there as well. So thank you so much for tuning in this week. Love you all. Call you boy Universal. Come on, let's do it. Got the ideas. And you need an idea guy. I could be your Dave Filoni, you know? Let me know. Call me up. That's how I do it. I don't just do, what do kids do? This? I don't know. Anyway, have a good one, everybody. Take it easy. Where's my outro? Hit the button.